Hello, the title of this project is Sustainable Spaces and Green Infrastructure. The overview of this project is that students have the opportunity to examine how green infrastructures contribute to improving the quality of life in cities. They visit green buildings, observe and collect data on their energy efficiency, and then they come to conclusions and propose measures so that their own school becomes greener. This project aims at ages 11 to 13. Teaching duration is 5 hours and 20 minutes. Teaching methods are brainstorming, field research, data collection, analysis, and presentations. Some materials and equipment are computers, notebook and pen, A3 cards, camera or mobile phone, and worksheets. This project is important because, firstly, it engages students in real world learning by allowing them to explore sustainable spaces. Secondly, encourage critical thinking and teamwork as students collaborate to develop and present sustainable solutions. Thirdly, students refine key skills such as observation, data collection, and analysis, all of which are essential for their research. Fourthly, promote sustainability in schools. This project is structured into three main steps, with each step offering a unique opportunity for students to engage in experiential learning. Let's move to the next slide. The first steps begins with a brainstorming exercise where students reflect on how climate change and local climate affect their lives at school. Teachers show the pictures as you can see to the right side of this slide and ask some educative questions like what do you know about green buildings or which infrastructure are characterized as green. Then students divided into small groups and conduct research using pre-selected online sources to explore examples of green infrastructure and sustainable spaces from different parts of the world. At this point, teachers give an A3 paper to each group to make their own notes which will present to the plenary. Each group summarize their findings and present their results and then create their own worksheets for the field study. These steps help students understand what is already being done globally and provides a foundation for their field research. The second step are the field study and data collection. Students go on a local field study to observe buildings and infrastructure with sustainable features such as solar panels, green roofs, and energy efficient designs. At this point, teachers have to ask for authorization to access sub buildings and also make the appointment for the interviews. During their tour, they fill out their worksheets as you can see the example to the right side of this slide. Take photographs, conduct interviews, and ask relevant questions to further understand how this sustainable practice works in real life. This field study is essential because it allows students to interact with real-world examples of green infrastructures and see how sustainability can be incorporated into their school. After gathering data, students return to analyze their findings. They discuss which sustainable future they believe can be implemented in their own schools and compile their recommendations. Then each group have to present their recommendations using PowerPoint or a poster. As a tip, teacher can support the groups, provide them with a school architectural plan that the students can place their proposals on it. Another tip for teacher is to communicate with the local community to find engineers and architecture to support the groups with their ideas for the proposals. Maybe it could be the parents of the students. About the evaluation, the groups will evaluate each other's plans and try to provide comments and suggestions. For example, feedback on the feasibility and effectiveness of the proposed design or additional ideas to enhance the design sustainability or community impact. As an additional step and better understanding of green infrastructure efficiency, teachers provide for experiments before the field study, as you can see below. The first one is light up a LED lamp with solar panel. Also, using the thermometer can check different surface temperature between a green area and concrete area. Third one is to compare the temperature between a building which equipped with heat insulating walls and heating insulating glass and frames with a building which does not have these infrastructures. And last but not least, they can check the air temperature of the street that is surrounded by trees and a street where there is no trees. Thank you.